You're listening to the Get Rich Podcast. This is not a financial advice podcast. This is a podcast with two friends talking about how to get rich. Thank you for listening. Hello, Tyler.
Hey, John.
Was that better?
It was a lot better.
Okay, cool. So of course, we're here again.
Bring the energy.
That means, what does it mean? It means I had another idea.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I thought you had a list. I thought we had a litany of ideas.
I do, but we can only talk about one at a time. So the one I have chosen to talk about this episode is, are you ready?
I've got a drum roll.
Breed and sell hedgehogs.
Like Sonic? They're fast.
No, they're not. No. I just want to get rich. Get rich.
Get rich. Get rich.
So I'm gonna start a podcast.
Get rich. Get rich.
How come no one's ever done this?
Get rich. Get rich.
Now it's time to...
Now it's time to get rich. It's.
They're dangerous.
No.
They're
not blue. They're not fast. They're not an alien from another planet. They don't like chili dogs. Well, I don't know. They would eat chili dogs, but that's probably not what you're supposed to feed them.
Do they like rings?
Maybe.
Do they ball up?
Yes.
Okay, at least we got something there. Okay. So, hedgehogs. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so I know I've talked in the past about breeding snakes.
And dogs.
And dogs.
And bees.
And bees. Well, it's kind of different.
Yeah, you're not breeding bees, but you are, in a way.
You're
keeping bees and hoping that they multiply.
Yes. But, so I had this idea because how big is a hedgehog?
It fits in the palm of your hand.
It fits in the palm of your hand.
Unless you're Sonic, and then I gotta stop saying that. Sorry.
I mean, if you want to throw in some Sonic puns, that's fine.
Sega's gonna write us a letter.
Yeah. They're surely one of our listeners.
You know what I haven't said in a while?
What?
We'll know we've made it.
We'll know we've made it.
When Sega sends us a letter, please stop talking about Sonic.
But no, I think hedgehogs are a good idea because, I don't know, I was watching some YouTube one day because a lot of people do that.
We got to get different sources of research.
What?
You got YouTube research.
This was YouTube inspiration.
Okay.
I did
That's
a
good.
little bit of Googling to prepare.
Perfect.
So, there was this guy just showing his hedgehogs. That sounded...
There's this dude just showing his hog.
Yeah, right? No.
It's prickly.
They pretty much fit in like a shoebox size container. It may have even been smaller than that.
But you can't keep them in there.
That's what he kept them in. It was like a sawdust kind of...
They need more room than that.
Well, now that I've done a little more research and, in hindsight, it could have been their hibernation time.
Okay, because
they hibernate.
Because I wouldn't keep a hamster in a thing that big. I'd have something bigger for a hamster than a shoebox. And a hedgehog is bigger than a hamster.
But they're a hibernating animal, so now that I know that, I'm assuming that perhaps it was their hibernation cycle.
It was like a den situation. I got you. Okay.
They just bundle up in a ball, bury themselves in the sawdust, and they're there for the winter or whatever. But yeah, so for part of the year, they just lay in a shoebox. Super low maintenance, super easy.
So for part of the year, instead of a pet, you've got like a house plant.
Pretty much. It just sits there and does nothing.
Okay.
So, low maintenance. They don't take up a lot of space. And do you know how much they go for?
Not a clue.
Google says that
This is the internet research.
you can purchase a hedgehog from anywhere from like $100 to $300 something bucks.
Okay. So less than a dog. These are cheaper than golden retrievers.
Yes, they're cheaper than golden retrievers. They take up less space.
So that's the bonus.
Their food cost will be minimal as well.
So you're thinking you're like your income per square foot is either
all about making it as much money in the smallest way possible, less square foot.
Well, it's about scaling, because
Yeah,
then
I
you can
just
scale up more.
Stack up their shoe boxes in a corner in my garage. The other corner can be for snakes.
We've got to clean that garage.
I'm going to one day.
We got to clean that shed. That should be our studio.
I'm going to one day as well.
Okay.
Anything else I need to do, Tyler?
I don't know. I'm giving you a list. It's gonna get cool soon. It's gonna be a good time for it. I'll help you.
I'm waiting until it cools down. It's currently like 100 and something heat index now.
Yeah, too hot.
Are you trying to make me die, Tyler?
Well, have you started the castle?
If I started the castle, it'd be a secret, first of all. So I
we
couldn't talk about that right now.
Okay.
I'll just do the whole CIA. Like, I can neither confirm or deny that I have started a castle.
Right. Okay. So, then I'm not ready for you to die yet.
Okay. Cool.
So, hedgehogs about 150. Let's go on the low end, 150.
Well, it's all apparently about coloration. The more rare hedgehog or colorization you get, the more expensive. So, of course, I would start with the most expensive ones. I wouldn't get like the average hedgehog. I'd get the rare hedgehog.
Nobody wants a trash hog.
No, like a shiny Pokemon. You got to find the rare ones that are worth more. Okay?
Yeah. And then you're going to like breed them and level them up.
Yeah, level them up, make them grow bigger.
Do you want you don't want a bigger hedgehog because then they take up more space.
Well, no.
I wonder if you could breed for soft quills.
Soft quills.
That would be nice.
I'm sure you can do selective breeding for all kinds of stuff. Try to breed some of a color that's never existed before. Boom, maybe they're worth $500 each,
A silk hog.
A silk hog?
Yeah. You can call them silkies, like they,
Silkies, like that weird kind of chicken?
They're the weird chickens. They're and dogs with silky hair. I mean...
But there's like a weird chicken called a silky that even has different,
it's
toe
weird
configuration. Yeah. They have poofy feathers. They're interesting. If you've never seen a silky chicken before, you should Google that.
We're going to start adding links into the show notes. We're going to start show notes.
Sure.
I mean, now that I'm saying it, I'm putting us out there. We've got...
Use your words, Tyler.
We're each going to unilaterally start, creating more obligations for ourselves.
Sounds good.
Yeah. John has created a new short schedule, and I've created a new news side. So it's like we're just throwing ourselves in. John's also kind of rolling his eyes because he's like, we're off topic, Tyler.
Yes,
fine.
Tyler.
You know what? Some people like the off topic stuff.
Hey, if it's funny.
I'm letting the listeners know about other things we're doing. Check us out on YouTube.
Make it funny, man.
Check us out on Instagram. You can see John wearing a space helmet. The space helmet from the Bee episode. And if you haven't heard the Bee episode, listen to it now.
Buzz.
That's right.
But hedgehogs, yeah. So the rare colors are worth more. They don't take up a lot of space. They don't eat a lot of food. A quarter of the year, 3/4 of the year, they're just hibernating. So super low maintenance.
But if they're sleeping, then they're not doing the what.
Well, that's another thing. They only do one litter, sometimes 2 litters a year. But their litters can consist of 4. And then I saw some estimates up to 10. But let's just say on average you get 5 or 6 babies. You're still profitable after your first litter.
Okay. So I mean, that's not a lot of money.
No, but it'd be about having multiple breeding pairs, multiple litters.
And no one knows about hedgehog mills.
Wouldn't it be a mill?
But if it were a mill, no one would care because it's not a puppy mill.
Well,
it's a hedgehog mill.
I'm sure PETA would care. They care about whatever.
Don't say that. I think that hurt some of our other numbers when we did something with PETA.
You didn't make it a reel. You made it a video, and that's why no one saw it.
Look,
I made the same mistake today.
I'm not saying that word. It's too controversial.
Anywho, let me just clarify that these would be happy hedgehogs. They would not. It wouldn't be a mill situation where I'm making them have babies more than they want to or should. They'd be happy.
I'm kind of just baiting you into saying It would be humane.
It would be humane, Tyler. All of my animal endeavors of, selling or breeding animals or animal products, they would all be happy animals.
Animal
okay?
products?
Well, snake venom.
Okay.
That was an animal
Whew.
product.
Whew. Okay, I thought we were...
I'm not selling hedgehog meat or something.
You could sell quills.
I mean, I
Don't
don't
they
think
shed their quills?
I don't know.
I think they do.
I don't think they do. They're a mammal. They don't shed.
Mammals shed. Dogs shed their hair.
But I thought you make it sound like a snake shedding their skin. Or
No.
something.
It's not because it outgrows its quill. I don't know why they shed their quills, but I assume it's not because. Look it up. Look, okay, I'll do it. I'll look it up. You keep talking.
Has nothing to do with the episode or making money.
Hedgehog quilling symptoms and tips.
Hold on, while you look that up. And now a quick word from this episode's sponsor. Hi everybody, my name's John, and my son's name is Nathan, and we just started a brand new YouTube channel called Family Fun Time.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, on Family Fun Time, it'll be me and my son Nathan doing all kinds of cool stuff. Why don't you tell him some of the stuff we'll be doing, Nathan?
Today we'll be doing Lego stuff and things about bang.
What else could we be doing besides Lego stuff, Nathan? Now talk.
Video gaming!
Yeah.
Play stuff.
Okay, clay stuff. Yeah, what else could we be doing? You said something about wanting to cook spaghetti?
We'll do some.
Okay, I think we need to say some more stuff, Nathan. Here, let's say some more stuff. Come on. And go.
Do things like Minecraft, the schedule,
Yeah, we'll play video games, we'll do cooking. What else could we do?
Roblox.
Don't get oofed. We're gonna split all the money 50-50, right?
Yes.
Start that college fund.
Yes.
And don't forget to like and subscribe and click that bell.
Notification bell.
We love it when we do a little music. Yeah.
Okay, please tell us what information you have learned about hedgehogs, Tyler.
Quilling. Hedgehogs. They do it a few times in their lives. When they're young, it's called quilling. They shed their quills. Keep in mind, they have a lot of quills. It says it right here. They've got like 7,000 quills.
Okay. Can you sell them or make money from their quills?
Why are you asking? I should be asking you that, John. This is part of the animal product thing.
This is a get rich podcast.
Yeah.
What are we talking about it for if it can't make money?
Oh, yeah, well, you're talking about raising and breeding hedgehogs. I'm saying maybe, you said products. Maybe there are
next? You're
hedgehog
gonna be
products.
like, can you milk them?
You might be able to milk them. They're mammals. You already said it. Whoa. Okay. Hedgehog cheese.
I was thinking just straight milk, but yeah.
I mean, well,
Would you want to eat? I would try it, I guess.
Cheese, butter, yogurt. Okay, but the quills, you could do things with the quills, okay? You could sell them to these people right here.
Shut up.
They could do things with it.
These people, as you point on an audio podcast.
I didn't want to say it. You could sell the quills.
What, to my tribe?
To your tribe.
Because tribal people want animal stuff to do animal clothing with or something.
I don't know. You're telling me about this now. Maybe. Is that something that the tribe would be interested in?
Well, we're all about using every part of the animal, so I'm sure we could figure out something.
So when your hogs, do you call them hogs? Do you call them hedgies? What do you call them? I want to call them hedgies. That sounds cute.
Hedgies?
A hedgie. So with your hedgies, right? Do you when your hedgies are too old, you could give them to your tribe and they could use every part of the hedgie.
I'm trying to remember this name I saw. Hoglets. That's the babies.
Ooh, a hoglet. So I guess you call them hogs.
I guess.
If it's a hoglet, then it's a hog.
I reckon.
All right, so hedgehogs, are they gonna
Look at them. They're adorable.
They are kind of cute and also threatening.
They're not threatening.
Well, they've got quills. They've got spines or
don't
pokey
think
things.
It's not like a porcupine situation.
No, but they're still pointy. They can still poke you. Like, that's their whole point. Like, that's the purpose.
I think it's more of like just a defensive thing.
Yeah.
But it's not like a stab you. It's like if something wants to eat them, they go into a ball.
And then it's pokey.
When they're like, they try to eat it, and they're like, oh, that pokes a little, no thanks.
Yeah, so it's still pokey. I mean, it doesn't feel good. At the end of the day, it doesn't feel good.
I'll just say this, let everybody know, I've never seen a hedgehog in person. I've never held one.
I know someone who has one. We went to...
How much they spend on it?
I don't know. I could ask. We went to college together. I really doubt that she listens to the podcast, but I'll reach out to her. I'll ask her, say, hey, Cassie, how much was your hedgehog? And have you listened to our podcast?
There you go.
That's perfect. Casual.
Very casual.
So you breed your silkies, because that's what you should do.
Mm-hmm.
Silky hedgehogs. They're cute. I mean, those are pokey. Those, to me, represent a toxic relationship.
What?
I don't know, because they're cute. So it's like, hey, I want to cuddle with you. But no, don't. Because they're pokey.
I don't think they're pokey that bad, though. But no, this just brings, like, there's so many small animals that you could do this with, not just hedgehogs. There's, like, little lizards, little geckos.
You don't give away all of our ideas yet.
I don't think that...
We're not going to do more animal ideas? Is that what you're saying?
We're not going to do any more, like, smallish, like, guinea pigs.
Who knows? Chameleons
hamsters.
could be a thing.
No, there is a market for, like, reptiles. Those people who
exotic pets.
Yeah, but I'm just talking more about there's lots of smallish animals that don't take up a lot of space, that, you know, have a bunch of babies that you could do this with.
Hamsters are lame. Guinea pigs are weird. Pika. Do you know about Pika or Pika? I don't know how to say Pika. Yeah, well, that's where Pikachu came from. It's a little tiny mammal that is just the most adorable thing. They live all throughout like the Himalayas and Asia. They're adorable. That's what you should be breeding. Forget about hedgehogs. Look at those
like
things.
Just a little rat.
No, they're way cuter than rats. Way cuter than hamsters. Look at that right there. That's adorable.
That is cute. And see, that's another example of a smallish animal. Like, find out more information about those. Hedgehogs was just like the seed idea. If you could find one that spits out more babies a year or something.
A long-haired Pika.
A long-haired Pika.
I don't know. That could be cute.
There's lots of animals you could do this with. Little reptiles. People who like reptiles like reptiles.
If you could breed the Pika for color. The more yellow Pikas might sell for more, especially with, you know, a certain audience.
Yeah.
Would you buy a yellow Pika?
Perhaps.
You grew up with Pokemon. I think you would.
I'd buy a Pikachu for sure. Don't know about a Pika. But I did research on hedgehogs. Like, you're allowed to breed them. You're allowed to... I don't know about Pikas. Like...
All right. We're
probably some endangered animal that you're like, let's breed it.
Well, yeah, if it's endangered, let's breed more of them.
I think if it's on the endangered list, it's not allowed to be a domesticated, like,
I don't know. I mean, let's talk about the cow population. Like, where would cattle be if not for, you know, domestication and human consumption? We're helping the cattle population to boom. Same with pigs and sheep and goats and all the other things that we eat. Things that we eat do not go extinct. Hashtag.
No, they do get slaughtered and then eaten, though.
Things we eat do not go extinct. That's whatever editing happens in this episode, that slogan needs to stay in. PETA, hear me now. Things that we eat do not go extinct.
That's true. That'd be a good shirt.
That would be a great shirt. You know what? It would be an even better apron.
Yeah, merch idea.
Yeah.
One day, audience, we will have some merch and it'll be awesome. It'll be great. It'll be stupendous.
Until then, check out our shorts.
Yep, check
YouTube,
us out at getrichpod.com.
Instagram. I got to redo the
Instagram. TikTok.
I got to redo the website. We're slapping a fresh coat of paint on this old barn.
But yeah, so hedgehogs, little lizards, pikas, if it's legal. so many like small animals that we could do this with.
John, you were the one who pitched an idea for kidnapping people. Does it have to be legal?
Yeah, no, that was never an illegal.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, carry on. If it's legal.
Yes.
You don't want ill-gotten gains. You want money you can put in the bank.
Yeah, and if anybody, like any people who are listening to this episode that know about an animal that people breed and sell for money, let us know. jnt@getrichpod.com or just shoot us a message at getrichpod.com. Let us know about any like animals that we haven't mentioned that would qualify for this.
What's good for a mill?
It's not a mill. It's a negative connotation.
What's good for a factory? Some
It's
sort
not
of
going to be a factory. It'd be more like a
a farm. Just go ahead and say it. That's what you want to say.
a farm, yeah. But
Living in their shoebox.
forgot what I was just going to say.
I'm telling you, Tyler.
I'm telling you, Tyler, it's a good idea.
It wasn't a great idea? It was a good idea. Meh.
Thanks for listening to the Get Rich Podcast. Go to our website, getrichpod.com, or email us at jnt@getrichpod.com to let us know what you thought about an episode or to submit episode ideas. If you really want to support us, subscribe to our Patreon. You can find us at patreon.com/getrichpod. Subscribers will have exclusive access to vote on ideas we try, access to videos of us doing the ideas, as well as weekly bonus content. Thanks for listening.